Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have swatches for you from the Go With The Flow collection from the brand Cuccio for spring 2022. These are available at HB Beauty Bar, so in the description box below I will link the HB Beauty Bar site and Instagram. I will link the Cuccio site and Instagram. I will link my Instagram where you can see more swatches of everything from today's video, and then I will also leave my discount code. It'll be here on the screen, but for a faster, easier reference, it's also in the description. So we do have 8 new polishes to look at today, and let's go ahead and get started.
So first we have Here and Now, and this one is a flamingo pink cream. So here's our first coat of Here and Now. This one does cover really well here on this first coat, but what's more important to me is that it covers very evenly here on this first coat. It does have a very beautiful, smooth, easy to work with formula. I am going to show you what 3 coats looks like today. I was feeling extra picky today, so I am going to do 3, but I very easily could have gotten away with 2. This is going to dry nice and glossy all on its own. I do recommend top coat just to help your manicure last a little bit longer and to protect it, and I didn't have any staining, but there are 2 coats. Next up we have Be Present, and this one is a fuchsia leaning pink cream. Here's our first coat of Be Present. This one also covers really well here on this first coat. I do really like this tone of pink on me personally, but I do feel like this is one that people just say it's a hit or a miss against them. So bear that in mind. I feel like this is that kind of color. I did get full coverage in 2 coats, and just like the last one, this will dry glossy all on its own, but there are 2 coats of Be Present. Next up we have Be Flexible, and this one is a brighter kind of 80s color with this very bright purpley shimmer. Here's our first coat of Be Flexible. This one is a little bit on the sheer side, but it does build up well after that second coat. I did have some brush strokes through this shimmer when it was wet. Most of those did go away as it dried. I had on this one, my brush was cut a little funky, so my application is a little funky, but I was able to get easy full coverage in 2 coats. This one will also dry glossy all on its own, and there is Be Flexible. Next up we have Open Minded, and this one is a softer lavender with this larger silver shimmer. Here's our first coat of Open Minded. This one is absolutely stunning in my opinion in just 1 coat, and Jocelyn had just crawled on me, so that was that weird little freak out. But I thought on 1 coat this one was absolutely stunning. I'm going to build it up in 3 coats for full coverage today in case you were curious as to what that would look like, but I think if I was wearing this one personally, it would just be the one. This one also had a wonderful formula to work with. It'll dry decently glossy and removal's easy, so there are 3 coats of Open Minded. Next up we have Calm, Cool, and Collected, and this one is a minty green shimmer. Here's our first coat of Calm, Cool, and Collected. This one does have a really easy formula to work with. It's not too thick or too thin, and pretty good coverage here on this first coat. I was able to achieve full opacity in 2. Again, I did have some brush strokes through this shimmer when it was wet. It was definitely more noticeable in person, but all of those went away as this dried. This one will dry decently glossy, and removal will be easy. So there are 2 coats of Calm, Cool, and Collected. Up next we have Go With The Flow, and this one is a periwinkle grayed out blue cream. Here's our first coat of Go With The Flow. This one covers really well here on this first coat. Not totally opaque, not totally even, but 2 coats really did the job for me. This one is also going to dry really glossy all on its own, a nice plump finish with their creams, which is the standard in my experience with Cuccio. I also didn't have any kind of running, pulling, or staining with anything in this collection, and there are 2 coats of Go With The Flow. Next up we have Carefree, and this one is a silver metallic. Here's our first coat of Carefree. This one was very interesting to me. So it had this like very unique green undertone, and I really liked this on me. Silver metallic foily polishes generally aren't my jive, but I really enjoyed this one. Again, I did have some brush strokes as this was wet, but those did go away as it dried. Dries glossy and removal will be easy. So there are 2 coats of Carefree. And lastly for today, we have In the Moment, and this one is a mauve base, and it's got this gold shimmer that at extreme angles kind of looks green and purple. And I did save my favorite for last. Here's In the Moment. I, again, just like the other super sheer one in this collection, really enjoy this one in just 1 coat. I think it adds just a touch of something beautiful on your nails, and it does have a little bit of visible nail line. I am going to do 3 coats of this one as well, but I think this one is very versatile in that it can be worn in both ways because it does have a nice even application as well. It's also going to dry super glossy all on its own, and removal will be easy, but this gold that's in here is just absolutely stunning. There are 3 coats of In the Moment.
And guys, that is it. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of these polishes. Let me know if you plan on picking any of them up, and let me know what your favorite was. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe if you'd like to see more from me, and I will talk to you again next time.